Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
I'm home, honey.
Hi guys, and welcome to episode 6. I don't even have as many fingers as that. Anyway, you can imagine what 6 fingers looks like. Episode 6 at the Hoarder House. Last episode, we cleared out the majority of the bathroom. We got the sauna. We didn't even know that was a sauna. We got the sauna sorted and ready for a pickup when we do haul the antiques out. Now, we really need to focus on this mess in front of me. And it is not a pretty sight, the garage. So let's start tearing into the garage. We only have the dumpster for another day or two, so we want to make sure we're filling it as much as we can. We're doing as many runs of charity as we can. So it's time to move on into the garage. Let's get to it. Last episode, Patrick was hauling the shelves out of here, which was great because it cleared up a lot of room. I have been sorting some sellable items in this pile, but it's starting to tip over on me. I've got troubles, Patrick. Well, no, I mean, you don't have to rush over. I mean, I got troubles as in there's very little space in here to work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start going through some of these boxes and figuring out what can be sold and what can be thrown out. We're going to load up some more boxes for charity and really just try and fill that dumpster. You ready for another round?
Definitely.
Okay, let's get to it. One thing that I haven't really shown too much is that there are boxes and boxes like this, which are all collectible vintage bottles. Yes, there are bottle collectors, and bottles like this can go, $5, $10, up to $20 a bottle. So you start adding that together, that is a good chunk of bottles. But we're not here to sort the bottles right now. That'll come later. I'm here to get magazines out the door and hopefully in the trash. Right now it's kind of all about just getting cleaned up, making sure that we have room to work. Stuff that isn't particularly sellable can find a new home elsewhere. Patrick's been making many trips to the dump. I should say to the dumpster. He's not going all the way to the dump. I want to try and get this little hallway cleared out here, because if they start bringing furniture out, it'd be easy to come right through here and out. So my mission is to try and get this as tidy as I can. And of course, I'm finding things that are sellable. These are all antique pictures. This whole box is all, I'll show those in a little while. I mean, DVDs, I'm sure I can sell those. Kind of a generic ugly mirror, that can go. Oh, no, more clown pictures. Patrick called this the clown and Christmas house. It's all just clowns. There you go. You got clowns in your hand playing pool. I don't know if dogs playing poker, Patrick prefers. I don't know if I would have wanted to see this house decorated the way they were intending with, we've got velvet Jesus here. Clown paintings all over the place. Oh, that probably came out of a school. Prime Ministers of Canada. Well, there weren't a whole lot by this point. I'm trying to go through stuff and make my way to the back wall. But I'm telling you, there's just so much in the way. And this thing I thought was a safe. Apparently, like I said, apparently there is a safe somewhere in this house. It just wasn't this. So we'll keep searching for the safe. It's buried somewhere. I really need to get this stuff out of the way. Found more antique pop bottles. I should get that air conditioner out of there too. A nice old grease can. There we go. And we'll get some of this stuff, make it accessible now. I don't know if these are going to be antiques. Oh, yeah, that's old. Well, that's going back a few years. That's not, that's actual like Wild West era photographs with a legit cowboy on there with his pocket chain. That's kind of cool. Okay, maybe I should go through this whole box. I'm not meaning to show off my ADHD here. However, when you're in the midst of this, you know, okay, I need to get to there, but then you got to move this out of the way to get to that. So I'm kind of taking steps back to make steps forward. These are all good sellable tin cans. Oh, with stuff inside some of them. Let's see. Oh, curtain hangers. That's not as fun. Still, good cans though. Working away in the garage. Truck is getting full. There's empty spots. Well, empty compared to what it was. Patrick is injuring himself around the corner. The Christmas tree could try and kill you, Pat.
Yeah.
There's these wires that we didn't see poked him in the hand, but you're not bleeding, are you?
No. No, not yet.
Okay, not yet. That's optimistic. I did find a tin Royal Bank of Canada antique advertising calendar. It's got all the days of the month and then the months back there. That would have likely been inside of a bank. And there wasn't too many interesting things in this box except for this. This is a soda fountain dispenser, the type that would have been in, you know, an old-fashioned soda fountain. Would have sat inside of a big countertop and it dispensed syrup. But back in the early days of soda fountains, and they actually would have had these at some pharmacies, that's how Coca-Cola started. If you look at it, this was meant for the Coca-Cola syrup when it was still sold at a pharmacy, like back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So that is a very, very early Coca-Cola dispenser. Really, really neat to find that amongst, you know, some plastic cups and discarded hoses and stuff. Just, you know, generic junk. And there's a neat piece in there. Glad that I looked in this box. This box actually is what it says it is. Nothing terribly old. With Tonkas, you look for the sidewall, and if it has like a white wall tire. In fact, the early 1950s Tonkas all had the same cab style. So these would be more like 70s and 80s. It was still okay. You know, there's still some neat stuff in there. Oh, there's a mouse in this box. Oh, that was a lamp at one point. And look at these batteries, Patrick. You see, look how old those are. Maxell. They don't look like they've ever been used, actually. I don't think I'd trust them. Obviously, they'd be dead by now. But maybe that's why they kept them, because they're kind of neat. This box is full of old milk bottles, and people laugh, but that means homogenized. What's the equivalent of, like whole milk? Yeah. Okay, so some collectibles there. We're trying to basically find things that can go to charity to fill the rest of the truck. So I'm looking for things that I probably won't use, like linens, towels, antique rugs. I might look at that. But if I can get down to like the dad's clothes and stuff like that, maybe those are things we can get to charity and we can finally fill that truck up. Look at this. These are called milk pogs. These would be on the top of a milk bottle. And there are people, lots of people, surprisingly, who collect these things. And they try and get them from all the different dairies. So guess what? I recognize you collectors, and I'm going to bring them back with me. Yeah, the other ones can go in just the plastic bin around the corner there. There's a lot of them.
Oh, that one was sticky. I don't know what's on it.
I'm guessing maybe milk.
Some buttons?
Yeah, buttons, pin back buttons sell. Fancy Kleenex dispenser. More curious to know what's wrapped up inside. Old thermometer. More of these milk pogs, just from different dairies. In fact, the game Pogs back in the 90s originated from kids playing with milk pogs with the tops of milk containers. And then they started putting graphics and logos and stuff on them and marketed them. Okay. Little bread box. Oh, it's the bread box is sticky because I just touched it. And I went, ew! Yeah. Ashtray. Some old spark plugs still in the box. That's kind of neat. A new iron. Can't do anything with that. Original maple leaf. Unfortunately, that's an old box, but it's just garbage at this point. It's all busted and broken. And a bread maker. What a random assortment of stuff in here. You need a bread maker, Patrick?
No.
You want to wake up to the smell of your house burning down? Because I've given you a faulty bread maker? Playing cards. Okay, we can donate the bread maker then. Any other contents of this box, it can go. One thing I kind of I saw this early on when I first did my walkthrough and I couldn't reach it, was this, the Transagram Trick Track race set. Whew. That box is pretty dusty, but is it inside is the question. Well, that's a good sign right there. This is one of the cars. Yep, there's track. It is there. That box will probably clean up a fair bit better than it is right now. But that's a good 1960s toy in the original packaging, just sitting up there. We are about ready to go and take a load to charity again. And I can actually reach some of these other boxes and I can see there's lampshades, lamp chimneys. Those would be for oil lamps. Kerosene lamps. So there's a whole bunch of kerosene lamps. Pictures. Oh boy, lots to go through, folks. So we're gonna go drop this stuff off at the charity and come back and sort through some of this stuff. Look how much there is still to go through. Alrighty, going through more boxes. Found a whole basket full of silver spoons. And these appear to be marked that they're actually silver. So that's a good chunk of silver right there. Heavy basket full of silver. This little box is empty, but if you look carefully at the impressions, of course I have to open it to show you. See how it's got a little round circle? That's because this was originally intended for a pocket watch. That's a pocket watch presentation box, or the one that you would have got when you bought a pocket watch. So that will come with. This box might have some treasure, might have some stuff that needs to be donated. You might say it's a double-edged sword. That was a really bad pun. I don't even know why I tried that one. That was terrible. I take it back. Oh, here's a soapstone. It's a wolf. It's not a real carving, but it is a little Inuit statue. Neat. And there's another one in there. And I know this box has razor blades. Sure. Why not just reach in there with your bare hands? There's a bunch of old pop bottle caps. Lang's root beer. Some of these are probably pretty rare too. Okay, we'll keep those. Part of a tin. Is there anything special? A little tea tin. Elvis left his glasses here, Patrick. You were looking for sunglasses 80s, earlier. Yeah. Those might even be earlier than 80s.
These are like kids' baby 80s.
I might need that other donate box to come nearby so I can just take from this box and put into it. There's certain things I don't need. Little wooden statues and such. Frog carving. It looks like actually that's a cork, like a bottle stop. Okay, you got that. Got this. And then we'll call it a day here pretty quick, Patrick, because it's getting late. And I don't want to do this anymore.
And our dumpster's full.
And our dumpster's full. And our truck is almost full. Beer steins. Not authentic German beer steins, so off they go. Novelty coffee mugs from back in the day. Okay, that can all be donated. Now I'm just going to search the bottom of this box and make sure Oh, there's a nice old smoking tobacco tin. I know, putting good stuff in the charity pile when, you know, I'm keeping things you probably wouldn't keep. I kind of know my market. At least I like to think I do. Okay, yeah, that box can go in the truck. Well, that's it for now. Patrick and I are going to finish cleaning up, and there'll be new episodes out soon. So make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.